Welcome back to a special edition of Spitballing Podcast. We got my guy, Ricardo, Ricky Bitchy. This guy thinks he knows more about sports than me. He thinks he knows more about pop culture than me. But we're gonna get it popping.
Sports without a doubt.
No, that's
I don't know
cat.
about pop culture,
that's
but
cat,
sports
man.
without a doubt.
That's cat. But this guy's a big better. Way more better than me. I probably bet if he bets 80% of the time, I'm betting like 20% of the time. And I gotta love my pick because I've been on such. Even when I do love my pick, like it doesn't go well. That's why I hate about betting, because when I don't bet, I'm like Lakers in 6. What was that, like? What, plus 250 or something like that?
I don't know the exact line about like the exact outcome of the series, but I know that overall the Lakers were the underdog.
Yeah, in anything. So if you would have chosen them in 5 and 6, it would have been
paid nice.
Yeah,
it would have paid real nice.
So it is what it is. And then I go and I get Kings in 7, and they lose. And I felt strong about Kings in 7.
I know you did. That's why I texted you yesterday. Kings in 7, right?
But we're gonna get into we got Kings, Warriors. We got Dylan Brooks is softer than dog shit. We got Philly, Celtics, Suns. We got Steph Curry is he the best point guard of all time? We got he might not know about this, but we got Peso Pluma on Jimmy Fallon. You know anything about that?
I don't actually. You're gonna have to run that, dude.
Yeah, we got that. You got Chinito Pacas. You don't know about him.
I don't know about that either. That's what I'm saying. Pop culture. That's you.
But
right
we'll go to Cejudo a little bit. We'll
okay.
A little bit, because I want to give that transsexual we call Jason. I want to get him his.
We need to get him in here for sure.
I gotta get him in here for that. So I don't want to take that light away from him, because we know if we take that light away, he won't like that.
That's all he's got, man. The one trick pony.
The one trick pony.
The MMA one trick pony.
Yeah, that's a good one. The pony, man. But we're going to get into it right here. All right, let's go. So we got, why did the Kings lose? Why did the Kings lose to you?
I feel like ultimately it came down to, because the series literally came down to the last game, obviously Game 7. And ultimately it really, in my opinion, was just flat out just experience.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's breaking news to anybody or anything like that, but
breaking news. Warriors have more experience than the Kings.
Exactly. And if you really, you look at the series, like the Kings, I feel like even though they were the 3 seed, and we kind of talked about this before, like I told you, like I don't really feel like the seeding mattered as far as who's the underdog and who's,
especially in these playoffs. These playoffs are weird.
Very weird.
This is probably like the most I've seen the NBA be. What's the word? The NFL has this
parity.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Where I'm just like, I don't know who's gonna win. Other than like the Nuggets, who is like the number one slept on team of all time.
Probably
they're just boring.
Most slept on number 1 seed of ever.
Right? And is it because of Jokic?
I don't know. You just look at Denver and you don't really see a franchise or organization who historically has won before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like they always come up short here or there, or, they make a run, but they just don't have enough to get over the hump, So I feel like that's really why nobody looks at them and gives them their respect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me check it. Yeah, it is. All right. No, yeah. So I agree with you on that. There's no you're not going to get no pullback on me with Kings losing. Why? Because of experience. You could tell, like, the first 2 games, man, they were fucking. Are you comfortable?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Because I know you said it was like a little weird, but anyways, the first 2 games from that Kings series, bro, I was like, wow, these guys are coming out here and smacking them in the fucking mouth.
Yeah.
But you could tell that as the series got more deeper into the nitty gritty, where you really needed those guys to come out and been like, oh, I've been here before.
That's like what they say in boxing or in combat sports. You take them into deep waters.
Yeah.
And see if they can swim. You go out there and you drown them.
You literally saw the Kings like start tucking their tail like.
Yep.
Like that dog that is, so I agree with you. It was the lack of experience. I think we're talking on the phone earlier. I don't think Harrison Barnes is enough. And to think who's really out there next year that's going to bring them over the hump because they need like a Damian Lillard.
He's available,
but I don't think he fits in. Right?
I mean, I would see him as somebody who would want to go with more veterans.
Yeah.
More veterans, somebody
like a win now.
Like a win now.
So Kings, you're thinking 2-3 years from now. They ain't win next year.
They need a dude.
Yeah.
They need somebody.
But they're building around De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah. And I think we saw that he is the real deal.
He is.
Sure.
Because he was cooking.
Yep.
It's just Steph is that dude. Steph, bro, other than James Harden, who hits a step back three that's just like you see it and it's going slow and you know it's going in.
And he knows it's going in.
The crowd knows it's going. The Kings fans knew.
Every single time he pulls up.
And every time the Kings were like going on a run, Steph would just come and
he stops it.
Yeah. Hey, another thing I was thinking about too, Sabonis. Where was he?
Sabonis is.
He was a walking double-double, right? The whole season he was like their anchor.
Like 20.
Yeah.
Like 20 and 10 or something like that.
He looked a little like flustered, a little like
It kind of reminded me of like Pau Gasol when he first came to the Lakers. Like
a little softish?
A little soft and a little kind of like unsure of himself, you know?
I like that take.
Like Looney was like
he was
eating
balling
him up, dude.
Bro, he was
eating
balling.
him up like with like the hustle stuff, boxing out and crashing the boards, and he ate him up.
When I say balling too, I mean in that form where I'm like, why is Looney all over the place? You know what I'm saying? Where I think Sabonis would have, if he would have like, I don't know, he was deferring too much to De'Aaron a lot and to the other guys when it was his time to kind of, boogie on them. But what it was too. Is Draymond's mouth. Like, no matter what, I was just, I was telling you that I did a pod and it got corrupted and shit. But I was saying like, no matter how much the king of the triple single, we make fun of that, Mr. Triple Single, like his impact on the Warriors basketball, that style that Steve Kerr has going, I don't know what it is, but, something about Draymond just... Right, that well-oiled machine. You know what I'm saying?
It's the been there, done that.
Yeah, but the only thing I think the Warriors are lacking this year is
size.
That size. But a guy like what was his name? He would come in. He was like 6'5".
Iguodala?
No. He was the backup point guard. Fuck.
For who?
For the Warriors.
During their run?
Like that 2-3 year run.
Sean Livingston?
Yeah. Sean Livingston. They don't got a guy that comes off the bench and like Jordan Poole gets a bag, nowhere to be found.
He's disappeared, bro, and
he's not that guy.
He's not it. I don't know. Maybe it had to do with the whole
Malik Monk outballed him.
Yep. I don't know. Maybe he's also unsure of himself, like with playing with Draymond still.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows what something like that does to your psyche?
That's
playing
true.
with your teammate
that beat the shit
that rocked you in practice.
But who knows too? Like I don't know. Sometimes when they come out with these things, like I apologize and this happened. I don't know. I just think it's all for
it's
show.
All phony. Yeah.
But Jordan Poole.
Question for you. Because you brought up triple single Draymond.
Yeah.
Is he a Hall of Famer?
Shit. Is Draymond Green a Hall of Famer? He has 3 rings. But what are his averages?
He's got 4.
He got 4 rings. What are his
He's got 4.
You know what? I'm going to say he is on this. The NBA Hall of Fame kind of lets a lot of guys in. The criteria for the NBA Hall of Fame is not that high.
Okay.
It ain't on the to get into the NFL Hall of Fame is much difficult. Bro, they let in like people who never even played in the NBA, in the basketball.
Well, it's a basketball Hall of Fame.
But to me, I'm like, you gotta do a lot,
I mean, I think there's arguments to be made on both sides. When you look at his numbers, he's really a glorified role player.
Yeah.
If you really, really look at it, he's like I don't know, just throwing it out there, like a Rick Fox or like somebody like that.
Yeah,
Do
but
they
just
deserve to be in the.
Yeah, but Draymond's presence on the floor though is bigger than Rick Fox. I see you're trying to find someone.
Yeah.
It is
exactly.
he did create his own role, you know, because I think to kick it back a little bit, I think for Tristan Thompson had a little bit of that in the Cavs when he would come in and his effect on the floor was big. He had like a year or two of that on the Cavs. You see what I'm saying? When he would come in, play a little defense, out-rebound the fuck out of everybody, and just bully everyone. His presence on the floor was felt, you know? So, but Draymond has just done it at a bigger level. And so is he a Hall of Famer? I think he is.
He would argue he is.
I think he is. I think he is, but he's like not as good talent-wise as these other guys.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if once his career is over, they announce Draymond Green Hall of Fame.
Yeah, no.
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
But Clay and Steph, literally you couldn't find who came up with that name. The Splash Brothers.
Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson. That's
Mark
like
Jackson.
Come on, man. That's perfect.
I saw a Twitter debate today too, talking about Mark Jackson and bringing up the whole Steve Kerr, Mark Jackson.
Let me tell you something.
Off the baton kind of thing.
I like that, but Steve Kerr has clearly shown that it's his because it didn't happen just a year after Mark Jackson left, but it's been happening and happening and through different players and everyone. You know, Steve Kerr gets a lot of credit, but so does I think his name is Mike Myers.
Mike Brown?
No. The GM for the fucking Warriors. His last name is Myers, right, or something like that.
I think you're right.
Something Myers.
God, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
I can see his face.
Yeah, me too. He's slick back,
like curly,
black hair.
Kinda,
yeah. No, I think he deserves a lot of credit because a lot of these players, think about it, they got to pay Draymond. When you're paying 3 players in your team of that high of payment, you got
Jordan Poole.
Yeah, and now it's 4, and you got to find those other guys, you know. And shout out to Kevon Looney. He's really stepped up his game ever since he was coming in as a backup from what's his name, the Australian dude, center. He used to back him up. Bogut.
Andrew Bogut.
Yeah, he used to back him up, and he's really stepped up his game. I think he's a valuable. I think he's a valuable role player. He could go anywhere now. You know,
Kevon Looney.
Yeah, but
I think anybody would take him.
Yeah, not that he won't have such a big impact. Because honestly, dog, it's all Steph. It's Steph. I see Steph, and I'm like, he makes it all go. And like one thing about Steph, like he literally turned a franchise that everyone made fun of into like one of the all-time franchises and the all-time way of play and everything. He really brought that whole. The new style of basketball is because of Steph Curry, and he kind of did what LeBron did. Is like, hey guys, come on, let's go. You guys want to win? Let's win. You know, he has no ego. When he plays out there, you can see he's not forcing them shots. He's just running around, screen, shot. And when he doesn't do that, he boogies on you. You know.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, he turned a franchise that really like their shining moment was celebrating when they were an 8 seed and beat a 1 seed with the Mavericks.
With what's his name?
That was called
their point guard was Baron
Davis, Steven Jackson, Matt Barnes.
Yeah.
That whole crew. Yeah. Al Harrington, I think.
Richardson too, Jason Richardson, right?
Jason Richardson.
Yeah. Yep. But Steph, man, I can't. So let's put a bow on that series. Kings need 1 or 2 big time veterans that been there, done that. Let's say like a Matt Barnes type of guy. He ain't gonna change it, but those type of guys, and then one high caliber guy. You know, like a Paul George. If there was a Paul George out there,
I hear you.
I think another one too that's good, that's slept on. That's always a good asset for a team. I love Crowder, bro. Jay Crowder.
He's always on a championship team.
He's always.
Yeah.
And he's good.
Yeah.
He brings
he's productive.
He brings that grittiness. He doesn't shoot the ball well, but there's something about where you're just like, that guy should be on a team, you know? Yeah. Those type of guys that been there, done that. Like, he's guarded the best of them, you know? Jason Tatum. He's guarded James Harden, LeBron. So, you know, I think they need those type of guys. Yeah. Not that, like, he's going to stop Steph Curry, but that feeling of, like, hey, I've been here before. You could tell the Kings didn't have it. The Warriors did have it. And it is what it is. Now, let's move on to my favorite team and the team you love, you hate watch, the Lakers. This guy's a phony Laker fan. He pretends to be a Laker fan, but he wishes on our downfall at all times, and I don't respect it at all. This guy had the Memphis Grizzlies in 7.
That's not
He
true.
doesn't want to admit it.
That's not true.
That's very true. That's very true.
That's not.
He doesn't want to admit it. And we're going to expose him right here, right now. This is the guy that put the PSA, Laker fans, don't sleep on the Memphis Grizzlies, I was asleep.
Can I give you some
Go
context
ahead.
on that? Can I give you some context
Go
on
ahead.
that?
Give me some of
Okay.
your fucking lame-ass context. Go.
Listen.
Go.
Listen, the Grizzlies in the regular season are an exciting team to watch,
Okay.
right?
All right.
So I caught myself watching a lot of Grizzly games, and they're fun to bet on, too.
Since last year, so I'm going to give you that.
Okay.
You've been talking about the Grizzlies since last year.
Yes. So I enjoy watching them. Ja's exciting when he's out there and all that. Everything. I like Desmond Bane. Bane is nice. I kind of like Dylan Brooks. Like, he maybe not now anymore, but like because
He averaged 10 points this series, bro. Let me
that's not
look
good.
him.
Look up his number.
Yeah.
Was it even 10? Are you sure?
It was 10. Yeah,
Yeah?
I was looking at it earlier, but keep going on
So
your
what
little
when I posted that.
soliloquy.
Okay, when I posted that, it was before the series started.
Mm-hmm.
But and I only posted that because I saw a lot of Laker fans on like my feeds and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much thinking it was going to be a cakewalk.
10 points.
Okay, there you go. Which eventually it became like a cakewalk, in Game 6 and whatnot in a couple other games. But I figured the series would go 7, and I feel like the Lakers would have won in 7. That was when I posted it.
Why did the Lakers win in 7 to you? Why were you thinking they were going to win in 7 to you?
I thought Memphis would take Game 1, like LeBron historically kind of loses Game 1.
Yeah.
I don't know if you kind of know that, but if you look at like his.
Yes, I know that.
Okay, I'm just saying.
This guy thinks
I'm
he
just
knows more
saying.
basketball than me. Go ahead.
He historically loses like Game 1s.
Yeah.
It's almost kind of like a filling out process for
Yeah.
him. So I feel like they would have taken Game 1, maybe squeaked another one out in somewhere in there, which they were close to doing.
Mm-hmm.
The one that we got in the big old long text argument about.
That I won. I won that text exchange. Go ahead.
I mean, the Lakers won that game, so I feel like, okay, I guess you did win the argument.
Woo!
But I feel like eventually in Game 7,
Mm-hmm.
and then here's another thing that I posted that you got on me about.
Okay, I'm listening.
About the LeBron,
Sorry, I'm fucking with that
the LeBron imposing his will on young teams.
Okay, yeah, that was
Okay.
another thing too that I didn't appreciate you
Okay.
saying.
Okay, let me tell you. Let me give you the context of that
Okay.
too. I meant it as in like almost how like analysts or you look at stats and people are like, oh, this team's a great home team.
Uh-huh.
This team's a great road team.
Okay.
You're not talking about the overall thing. You're kind of just talking about that specific stat line. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like historically, and I get the age thing now, like he's old now,
Yeah.
right? But if you look at it, really the entirety of his career, he dominates young, inexperienced, immature teams.
Give me
So he
give me an
imposes
example
his will.
of what team.
Like he owned the Toronto Raptors for years and years and years and years and years.
But okay, time out. Where you say young teams, are you talking about age specific teams, or are you talking about teams that haven't been together that long?
No, I mean youth, as in literally
specific?
age
Okay.
and maturity.
Okay.
Obviously, the Grizzlies lack maturity.
Yeah.
So that's what I meant when I posted that LeBron will impose his will eventually on these young, inexperienced teams.
Okay.
So that game, and by the way, I gave LeBron his flowers, I guess. Not that he needs them from me, but I gave him his flowers.
His stock just went up, ladies and gentlemen. Look up his stock; it went up because Ricardo just said that.
Just so you guys know, that was the game where LeBron had 20 and 20.
Yeah.
So he played amazing.
Yeah.
And maybe his his offense wasn't he wasn't going for 30 that game, but he was doing all the dirty work, getting 20 boards. I think he took like 2 charges that game as well.
A very important charge, right?
Very.
That was I remember
very.
that charge that he took on Ja, which Ja scares the fuck out of me.
When he goes airborne.
He goes airborne
Goodness.
and then he comes down. Someone should make a fucking a video of that. Remember, there was a guy who used to do like the Steph or the LeBron whenever they would shoot. Someone needs to do a jaw one.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's always like he rolls around 4 times, looks around, gets back up and starts running. And, like, he holds something. But, yeah, I mean, I get what you mean by that a little bit. But LeBron hasn't always been the oldest guy either. You know, even when he's
been an old guy for a while now.
Even when he was 28, 29, he was giving it to other teams too. Look, I'm not going to sit here and defend Bron at every turn because I've clearly, to people that know me personally, they know I'm not a LeBron lover. I didn't like how fast we gave it to him. I think he's earned it in the past 5 years, but like when he was younger and didn't do anything, I was like, what are we doing? You know, Kobe's better than him, but obviously he's surpassed him. And now when he came to the Lakers, I didn't love it because I was like, here we go. He's going to try and bring these other guys, and it didn't work out. Bro, this is the best Laker team since he's been here, in my opinion. Assembled. Yeah, I just really like the team. I really like how they look out there. I really like how Austin Reeves handles the rock. Fucking Schroeder, then what's it called? D'Lo and LeBron. It's not like, okay, Kyrie, here's the ball. Okay, LeBron, here's the ball. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I like about this team. It's my favorite team that LeBron has been in the past, probably like I like 4 or 5 years.
I like the bubble year team.
You like that year?
I like that team.
Yeah?
I like that team.
To me,
Danny Green and Dwight. I like when Dwight Howard came back and
maybe
productive minutes.
Danny Green, you saying Danny Green just gave me like he pissed me off a lot that year because he missed a case. Oh my god, he pissed me off. Yeah,
he'd pull up for 3.
Nah, I like this team. I really do. I like everyone's role. I like how, bro, because of every single person there, we won a certain game. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And the anchors, as it should be in every game, was LeBron or AD, but these other guys stepped up, you know? Beasley needs to get going a little bit, but, I mean, he hits his shots here and there, you know? Vanderbilt, he comes and does his thing. We didn't expect him to, we didn't expect him to score all these points, but he plays his defense. You could only do what you could do, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's his take on the Memphis Grizzlies. The guy that I keep tagging and stuff, that's him, Ricardo Villaseñor24. Follow him. His stupid fucking little takes. He's a big Raiders fan too. Raiders.
God, don't get me started on the Raiders, bro.
Yeah,
people don't want to.
They don't want to go down there. But let's get into why did the Lakers win versus Memphis? I just think what's gonna happen versus Golden State is AD. We say a lot about LeBron, but honestly, to me, we go as AD goes. If AD is having a strong game, he doesn't have to put 30, but if he's having 15 and above on offense, but he's playing defense,
3-4 blocks, disrupting the lane,
and you saw a lot of guys that when they were playing the Grizzlies that they would go into the lane and they would double think, where's AD? You know? And Joel Embiid does a lot of that. I don't think Joel Embiid gets enough love on the defensive end because he does a lot of that. Just like AD, I don't think he gets enough love. I really think without a strong big man in a defensive end, if you don't have that, I don't think your defense could be that potent. You know, in my opinion, I just think AD, he does, he could be on the floor. He could switch on guys. Not that they can't boogie on him, but he holds his own for a big guy.
But like that was kind of like almost like a match made in heaven, like against the Grizzlies, who was the number one interior like scoring team.
Yeah, true.
In the league. But like, okay, let me get your thoughts on what about a team like Golden State, who lives on the perimeter.
Whew. But let me tell you something. Steph scored 20 in the paint last night. So let's not.
I hear you.
Let's not forget that
he doesn't just shoot threes. He can get inside, and his layup package and his finishing at the rim is unbelievable too.
My favorite layup package of all time. I mean, old school guys are gonna say fucking fuck
AI.
No, Pistons.
Isaiah Thomas.
They're gonna like him, but to me, Kyrie Irving. Irving, when he gets to the basket and he just kisses it off the... Oh, my God.
He's a wizard.
But Kyrie's a whole different story. My buddy Fred sending me fucking... fucking LeBron's agent talking, Rich Paul talking to Kyrie. He's like, we're gonna get Kyrie. I'm like, no, I love Kyrie as a player, but
a team killer, man.
He's the hugest. I don't know.
Look at what happened to Dallas.
Whatever LeBron did to him and the Cavs to like make that happen, I hope he brings it. But I don't know. He's kind of, ever since he left, LeBron. Whoa, right? It's like an explosion went off. You know, you can't keep your eyes off of it.
Yeah. And think about it, like Boston is in the playoffs. His former team.
Yeah.
Cleveland was in the playoffs.
Cleveland.
Former team. Brooklyn even made the playoffs. All of his former teams made the playoffs.
And honestly, Brooklyn, they got rid of the obviously top 15 guys, but they look better.
They did. I mean, they got swept, but weird, I mean, they look better.
They look better, like more of this team
like
effort.
Like the ball would move smoother. You know, it did. It looked better.
Yeah, that reminds me. That guy that they traded, the Suns traded over to Brooklyn, defensive dude. Forget his name. I fucking suck at names, dog. A Spice, dog. You heard my Spice story, right? No? Anyways, my fucking head's all fucked up. Okay. I can't remember shit. Anyways, the Suns are missing him. They traded him over. He plays defense.
Cameron.
Not Cameron, no. It ain't Chandler.
Cam Johnson?
No, not Cam Johnson. It's not Cam Johnson.
That Phoenix traded to
Let me
Brooklyn.
see. Let me look. I wish I had a computer in front of me. I would look it up. Yeah,
oh my god,
Phoenix traded to
Mikal Bridges.
There
you go.
I was off.
Yeah,
Mikal Bridges.
The
Suns are missing him, by the way. You know what I'm saying?
That's another topic.
He didn't even just play defense. He put
on
some
score.
Yeah, he could score. Yeah,
he wasn't.
He's kind of like a Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes plays a little defense too. Mm-hmm. He gets up and down. He doesn't score these crazy points, but you look up, he has 14. You know what I'm saying?
And Bridges is available
for next year.
Like as far as every game. I feel like okay. I'm pretty sure he's the one that like played every single game for like the last few years.
With the Suns or NBA overall?
With the Suns.
Oh damn!
I think like he plays all 82.
Yeah, no, they're missing him. Mm-hmm. We could get into the Suns too, but let's put a bow on the Lakers Memphis. So to me, it was AD who they obviously them with Adams is a different game because Adams is tough. He's a veteran. He's not afraid of anybody. He doesn't give a fuck if he gets dunked on. Mm-hmm. He gets the ball and he plays the ball back in. He doesn't give a fuck.
Set screens, hard screens.
Yeah, hard screens. He's a great player. Yeah. But when I saw that they didn't have him, I was just like, AD is gonna do the damn thing, and he didn't have big games as far as every game, but he had them when we needed it, and it is what it is. LeBron's gonna be LeBron, which is still baffling to me. He's 38, going on 39. Like he's still looking like a top 10 player. It's crazy.
Never seen it before in sports. 20 years.
Even Tom Brady.
That kind of
Tom Brady.
Fuck.
But look,
Tom Brady.
The difference here is that Tom Brady, he won, but LeBron's athleticism seems to still be there. You know?
Yeah.
Like it's not there at game after game or every time, but you're
he
like
has his spurts.
Yeah, you're just like, damn, this guy. You could tell too something about LeBron when he turns it on. You could see it. You know, you could see it, that face in it when he's like. One of my favorite.
Roar?
Yeah. Hell yeah. He's fitting in with Laker Nation right now, and I like it. I think he's earning his stripes in my book. Not that he needs to earn. Who the fuck am I?
He wants that in his accolades next to the NBA scoring leader.
Yeah, I'm over here. You earned it with me. Fucking no one's listening to this shit. But we'll put a bow on it. Dylan Brooks is I don't know why he opened his mouth. I think I was just looking at his stats from this year. I think it said he averaged 14 points. Like you can't be that guy and talk that mess and look and average 14 points in the season. Let me see. Dylan Brooks, where are you?
Well, LeBron has always had a guy like that who likes to poke him, like a Lance Stevenson, you know, with the blowing in the ear.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Dylan Brooks now.
Every series, huh?
Pat Bev, when he was on the Clippers, would always try to poke at him. You know?
He still does. But yeah, Dylan Brooks, you made a soft move, brother, by saying that you weren't available, but you guys win. Now you're available. You got the shades on. You got no shirt on. You got the chains on, and you're saying all these things that sound cool, but they sound even cooler when you back it up, and they sound weak as fuck when you don't, and you don't show up for media, and you don't say what happened.
Did you see the clip of him walking in downtown LA after the series was over?
No.
So there's a clip where he elected not to take like the bus from Staples Center to where they were staying.
To walk?
He walked. And this was after they just got blown out by 40. And I think they were staying at like the Ritz-Carlton, which from like Crypto to the Ritz-Carlton's a short walk. But the whole walk, he had probably like 100 Laker fans in his face with cameras.
Himself?
By himself.
Oh, wow.
Well, actually, no, a couple, like Ja walked too.
Oh, shit.
Ja and I think Zaire Williams, like another guy.
I wonder what...
But the Laker fans were letting him have it, dude.
As they should.
They were letting him have it.
But what is that? What is that about Dylan, though? Is he trying to show he's tough or right?
I don't know.
Show up in the media.
I don't
know. How about that?
That's
show
true.
up in the media. You shut up with the fans, sure. Do you get a little tough points? Sure, but who's going to do anything to you other than talk shit? You know, I don't know what he was trying to look for, but that's funny. You should send it to me.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
But yeah, I just think I think you agree, right? Dylan Brooks, a soft move.
Yeah, it's not a good move. It's not a good move.
Where they put up LeBron stats in Crypto and all his career stats, and Dylan Brooks
put his
all donuts.
And I like Dylan Brooks. Like I said, I kind of grew to like watching Memphis play, and I actually like Dylan Brooks. But
I'm gonna give him that. He's been talking about Memphis for like a year and a half now. Like I think we've been knowing each other for like a year and a half.
Yeah, about that.
And he would always talk about Memphis. So I'm going to give him that. He's not a phony in that aspect. Let's preview. We're only going to preview this just because, you know, I'm a Joel Embiid guy.
Is he the MVP?
I think he is the MVP.
Think so?
I think because of his just because of these moments he has had during the NBA season, I just think they were bigger than Jokic. Look, does Jokic deserve it? I think he does too. You know, I think it's going to come down to like, okay, because look, the other times that Jokic got it, Joel Embiid could have got it too.
Yeah.
You know, but so to say that they're going to give him like a pity MVP is just not, it's not the right words. It's not, you know, the right phrasing. But it almost does feel like that just because Jokic numbers are there too. Mm-hmm. And his team's a number one seed. So, you know, I think the only thing that's going to bring Embiid, I think he led the league in points, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Or was it Giannis?
I think, let me see Joel Embiid. But, you know, I think he is an MVP. I think Joel Embiid might be the greatest big man of all time, but he has to win championships. I think skill sets.
Okay, I was about to say that's kind of a
no. Yeah, no, he has to win. He has to win. To me, his skill set, Akeem could do that in the block, but Akeem can't bring it from the 3-point line. He can't back his ass down. You know what I'm saying? All the way from down there, he can't do that. Sometimes Joel Embiid brings the ball up, just like Jokic. I mean, Jokic does it at a bigger skill level when he brings it up, but you see what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Shaq, he couldn't shoot threes. Joel Embiid shoots threes.
He does.
You know, I mean, look, he averaged fucking 30. Look at his field goal percentage.
So he did lead the league in scoring.
He did. It says first. Yeah, so he did. So I think this might be the difference, but I mean, you know, there's another thing too where
he's out tonight?
Yeah, it said that he was going to be out.
Oh man.
So oof. And I don't know, I watched three Celtics Sixers games, dude, and Celtics just seem to have their number.
Yeah. And
I got the Sixers going to the finals, I told you, but they got to get through the Celtics. If they don't get through the Celtics, I think Joel is going to have to go to Miami. And I hate to say that cuz I don't like I don't like the Heat.
That'd be nice.
But I think him being in Miami with Jimmy and then putting other guys around.
And Jimmy was there with him in Phoenix. I mean, in Philly.
Yeah, you brought that up where they chose Tobias. I think they didn't choose Tobias. I think they chose Ben Simmons.
It's just even worse.
Yeah,
that's
even worse because he doesn't even play. Honestly, dog, I think Ben Simmons is like not trying to get exposed anymore. I don't know. How do you not want to play? It just seems like I don't know.
It's weird.
I hate to get into like injuries because only they know. You know. I should have brought some fucking water over here. You thirsty?
A little bit, but we're good.
All right, for sure. We got how much? Damn, bro, we're going at it. 38 minutes. But yeah, what do you think on the Sixers Celtics?
Well, I didn't know that Embiid was going to be out today. I know he was like questionable, but the fact that he's out, I mean, you kind of give up a game already.
Yeah. No, you do.
You're giving up a game, and in a series where, in a round where Embiid's never gotten past, that's like
Doc Rivers too.
You're already giving up a game.
Yeah, no, it's
that
tough.
Reminds me, take Tyrese Maxey over on his points.
You heard it from
what time is it? I might need to put that in right now. Since Embiid's out, I need Maxey to. I might put that in right now.
Yeah, put it in. I think it's about to start.
Let's see right now.
It's on the East Coast, but yeah, I like Philly just out of pure will for Embiid to go to the finals, but
I mean, essentially you're giving up a game.
Yeah, you're down 0-1. If they win tonight, it's a huge fucking upset, right?
And it's in Boston, right?
Yeah. So
man, you got to go get a game. You got to go get game 2. Oh man,
it's gonna be a tough task. It's gonna be tough, bro. So yeah, you got the Celtics winning, right? That series?
Oh man, yeah, I do.
It's because that game 1 is big.
Yeah, I mean,
you're down a game.
I mean, unless they pull it out somehow, unless James Harden goes throwback Harden,
Houston Rockets Harden, and I think
Maxey has a big game.
Let's say Embiid does play. We need Harden to be 75% of what he was in Houston. Mm-hmm. We don't need full James Harden going crazy. But you know what? Another thing, too, we need 75 James Harden because James Harden's been known not to show up to playoff games. I've seen him where I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? He looks like he has that stupid, with his beard and shit and his fucking mohawk. It pisses me off. Anyways.
Tyrese Maxey, 24.5 points.
Over?
I like that.
He's going over, ladies and gentlemen.
I like that.
He's going over. So you got the Celtics winning.
I'll put it together right now.
And we're going to go through these teams right here. Nuggets versus the Suns.
I'm a little.
You don't think that's easy?
I mean, the Phoenix's lack of depth is what kind of scares me.
I think their lack of continuity too. You could see it.
That's true.
You could see it.
They got maybe 20 games with KD.
You could see it when I was watching them play the Clippers. I'm like, why are these games so close? I'm like, you got 2 of the top 5 fucking Devin Booker and KD could get you a bucket, and anyone will pick them over a lot of guys, especially
at any moment.
At any moment, even man, that's another thing that pisses me off. Like Kawhi too, bro. He could get you a bucket.
I remember I was at the game.
Yeah,
and I sent you a picture of Kawhi and Paul George.
On the bench. Yeah,
God, that's
ugly.
Oh man,
Steve Ballmer wasn't even at the game, and he's at every game.
Oh my God, man, that's another thing where you just don't want to get into people's injuries and how their body feels and whatnot. But it's sad because Kawhi he's as good as anybody on both ends.
On both ends. PG too. Playoff P.
Yeah, I'll take Kawhi though.
I'll take no, Kawhi is an all-timer. Honestly, that Toronto run that he had,
an all-time run.
Mm-hmm. And
it's an all-time
he was the perfect guy for the perfect team for him. Think about even Toronto, they're still a good team, but they're going to blow it up. Fred VanVleet's a good player.
Yeah, he emerged. He emerged in the last few years.
Even without Toronto, you still put up numbers, Even without Kawhi, I mean, he put up numbers.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think the big thing there with Suns and Nuggets is Jokic. Ayton's soft. I don't.
Did you see?
He gets a little like
those clips of him just kind of standing around DeAndre Ayton.
Nah.
There was like a play where they were battling for a rebound, and Ayton was just standing there under the basket too.
Yeah.
I'll send that one to you too.
I see. Honestly, to me, Zubac outplayed Ayton. I don't know why. I just felt like it. I haven't
like
even looked
Zubac.
at the number. Me too. I was a little sad when they got rid of him.
I know.
And he's shown that he's like
That was magic.
that he's
Magic got rid of him.
I remember when he's like Big Zoo's gonna be a problem, and I like the way he played in the Clippers. He's shown that he's
a starter.
He's a starter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a
The only
solid starter.
thing is that him on defensive end, he could get exposed sometimes, you know. But yeah, I think the Nuggets are gonna win because of Jokic. I don't think Ayton's gonna do anything.
You don't like my Jamal Murray take that I sent you the other night?
No, I didn't like it
Man,
because I think
he is.
I
he
think
can
it's
get you a
because
bucket,
of
too.
I think it's because of Jokic though. I think it's because of Jokic.
I mean, you
Where
can make that
in the
argument.
Warriors, I think Steph could get you a bucket because he's Steph. Kawhi could get you a bucket because he's Kawhi. You know, but I don't know if and the sad thing is it's not his fault because
It's his health too.
it's his team. Like he plays with Jokic. What like if he was telling me, what do you want me to do? I play with him. You know, not play with him. You know, but I just think I'll take Jaylen Brown over him.
Well, he's healthy.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's always healthy.
Yeah.
You know, and Jamal Murray hasn't played in 2 years really.
Devin Booker. But is he a top 5 guy? Then maybe you're making an argument, but not the best guy.
The other night, he looked like the best. He looked like the best shooting guard in the league to me the other night.
But
in the whole playoffs,
the Nuggets got a great system. They, you know, when they brought in Aaron Gordon, I thought he was great. What's his name? What's the guy's name? He had a hurt back.
Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah, like he's their X factor. If he plays well,
Yep.
the Nuggets are gonna play well. So that
And they
to
added
me,
KCP.
yeah, he's been there, done that. See,
Uh-huh.
that's the type of guy that the Kings need. You know,
Yeah.
so I just think the Nuggets are gonna win 6 or 7. It doesn't matter. I don't think the Suns' continuity is just not there. How did you get out coached? Another thing too, their coach got out coached by Ty Lue, who had nobody. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have nobody, and they still made it a game that last game.
Yeah.
And I was just like, what the fuck? You know? Let me see something.
Yeah, I was at that game. I was actually in Arizona for that game.
Yeah.
I just decided out of the blue, I was like, "There's a playoff game tonight."
Yeah.
Like, I'm just gonna
You
go.
got pretty good seats too.
Nah, I was up top.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't care.
All right.
I didn't.
And
I don't
Kawhi
ever-
wasn't there. You knew
Kawhi
gonna
wasn't there. Paul George wasn't playing. It was a closeout game in Phoenix. And
Yeah.
I just was like, I'll just get in the building. It was a good atmosphere though. They got
Yeah.
a good atmosphere there.
No, I love
It's
Phoenix.
pretty nice.
I love
Nice
Phoenix.
atmosphere.
Phoenix is LA is cool, but it's more of what's here in LA, not actually the people. Because I think the people are sometimes could be a little shitty. You know, like they're a little mean sometimes in LA. And Phoenix, I feel like people are a little bit more. Oh, you're not from here, huh? You know, type of
I've
shit.
noticed that they're nice.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Yeah.
And they could
They're
tell
really
when
nice.
you're not from Phoenix.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, but yeah, I want to go. That's a place I haven't been to downtown Phoenix, so I want to go to
That's pretty
downtown.
cool.
I've been more like Mesa,
that's nice.
Goodyear, you know. But yeah, I think the Nuggets. Who you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna say the Nuggets. I think it goes 7 though.
Yeah,
I think
no,
it
yeah,
goes 7.
6 or 7 for sure.
Yeah.
Do you want to get into one more, Steph, or do you want to get into a little bit of Cejudo?
I mean, we kind of already talked about Steph.
Yeah,
Curry,
we did.
So
Yeah, we'll
even though that's a great topic,
yeah,
that's a really great topic.
because I
but-
think a lot of people got him. He's top 5 point guard of all time. I'll take
absolutely,
him over.
easily.
I got a buddy who really likes CP3, but Steph is better.
Well, no, I mean, the proof is in the pudding.
Yeah,
The
he's
proof is
got
in the
4
pudding.
chips.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but we're not gonna take Jason's light from him because he needs the light, and we're gonna go a little bit into it. We'll just talk a little bit about your thoughts on Cejudo Aljo.
Okay. I mean, it's kind of always like anytime somebody has a layoff, it's kind of that unknown factor, you know? Like, are they going to be the same guy?
Uh-huh.
You know, is the rest going to do them well? You know what I'm saying? But even though, like, Cejudo retired, like, at his peak,
Yeah.
you know, he just won and then just retired.
Which he's a little on the, not old age, but he's like 34 now. Let me see, Henry Cejudo's
yeah, but
age.
like fighters
It's a weird,
are
right?
still like champs in that like age. You know, they're still in a lot of them are still in good health and
yeah, but fighters
like isn't Izzy's like what, like 32?
Yeah,
33?
but the thing about fighters, once that age catches up with them,
oh, then you're done.
yeah, it's crazy.
So that's what I'm saying. That's like the unknown factor of like, is Cejudo going to be the same guy?
How old is this guy? 87. I don't see his age. I wish I had a computer.
87. That's, yeah, he's 36.
36. Woo! He knows math. He knows math. So Cejudo's 36. So to me, that's like unless you're a great guy like him, you're really pushing it there. Because look at Jorge.
Yeah, but this dude is
That's what
Olympic
I'm saying.
athlete.
If you're,
you know,
you gotta
Olympic
be a
pedigree.
Cejudo type
Yeah.
where age doesn't really matter. You know.
Yeah.
And I think Aljo hasn't fought someone like Cejudo, where Henry's not scared of him getting taken down.
No.
He's an Olympic
Yeah,
gold
I
medalist.
know. That's his world. Like,
Yeah, like come on. And then who has better striking?
It's
Cejudo. I mean, he beat Mighty Mouse. You know what I'm saying?
Did he though?
Yeah, he did.
I know he did.
Ah, here we go.
But did he?
Yeah, he did. He beat him.
I know he did on the scorecards. But like, do you
and
really
he had,
think
and
he
he had
beat
a
him?
messed up like ankle or something like that in the beginning of the first round.
I haven't rewatched that fight in a while, but I think my initial thought was, I don't think Cejudo won
Oh
that fight.
my
The second
god,
one.
he got TKO'd. He TKO'd him.
Mighty Mouse?
Yeah, I think so. No.
No, they went to decision.
All right, let me.
I'm
look
pretty
that up.
sure.
Let me look that up. Let me look
no,
that up.
Cejudo got TKO'd
No,
in the first
okay.
fight.
Cejudo got
Yeah.
TKO'd in the first fight. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Let me see.
But you can look it up for confirmation.
Yeah, Demetrius Johnson too. Let's see.
Unanimous or like a split decision, something like that.
Who won?
I'm
Let's
telling
look
you.
it up. We're looking it up, ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
telling you.
In a good second fight way. With a split decision.
Split decision.
Ooh,
See, it was
split
close.
decision.
See?
Yeah, no.
See what I
I got it
mean?
mixed up. That what's his name? Mighty Mouse TKO'd him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I just don't think Aljo has fought a guy like him. You know, and Cejudo, like I watch a lot of his shit, and like his mentality game as far as the fight game, I like that fake fight introduction that he did. You know, I like that. I think that's pretty smart because it's like, hey, I've been here before. You know, let's go, let's do it. You know, I wonder if he does lose rounds, like let's say he lost one of those prep fights, right? The one that they made it seem like it was the real one. Like I wonder if he lost it, but they're just saying Henry Cejudo just to like have that mentality, you know? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I hear you.
I don't know.
Who's the betting favorite?
I think it's Cejudo.
I'm
Let me
always
see.
thinking about. I'm always thinking about
Bets.
betting lines and whatnot.
Let me see. Cejudo prediction on FanDuel right now. Let's see. Aljo. Oh, it's a pick'em. It's a pick'em.
Even.
Sterling by KO or TKO is at plus 1,100. Sterling by points, which is decision. Sterling by submission. I would say I got Cejudo by KO, TKO. I just think
KOs him?
I don't think he's gonna KO him, but I think he's gonna
Like punches.
Yeah.
Like stops him.
Yeah, I Cejudo, man, is underrated, dude.
Uh-huh.
He's underrated. He's one of the GOATs. He's one of the greatest bantamweights of all time. But I just don't think he reigned long enough. So that's what kind of like pisses me off a little bit about him.
I mean, he went out on his own terms, though.
Yeah, but I think it was whack. He should have just been like,
Think so?
I want more money, and if I want to get paid, I gotta just and still be quote unquote respected as far as because I feel like when he gave it up, they were like, okay, we'll move on. But if he did the John Jones thing, people would have been like, nah, John Jones never lost. You know what I'm saying? He never quit. You know what I'm saying? Where I feel like people were like, oh, all right, who's next? You know, the UFC kind of put him in in the back, you know?
Got you.
I don't think the UFC was telling Henry, what do you think about coming back? When do you want to come back? They were just like, Henry was like, you want to come back? All right, you could come back. You know, I don't think they were like we're with John Jones. I think it was like, hey, buddy, let's
get you back.
Let's get it back. So,
I don't think, kind of looking forward after that, I don't think Sean O'Malley, I know it's kind of random, but
yeah,
I don't think he has a chance against any of those two guys.
I mean, dude, I think Piotr Jan won.
We watched that fight together.
Yeah, we did. That was our first time actually hanging out.
No.
We hung out. We watched another fight.
The first was Izzy Whitaker 2.
Yeah, we watched another fight at that place in Rancho.
In Rancho, yeah.
But we watched that fight together. I thought Piotr won. Even O'Malley when they told
he was kind of like,
and he has said in his podcast,
I got to rewatch it.
He has said in his podcast where he's like, it just depends on what you were scoring, who won, you know, and I do think that O'Malley, he's doing the smart thing, dude. You know, he's working. You know, he's top
Character.
5 because I think Cheeto and Sean would be good. But
Cheeto, man,
yeah, he fizzled
Don't
out.
Don't get me started on Cheeto.
What happened?
That last fight he had
it was.
Oh my goodness, man.
He said he didn't felt like himself.
Yeah,
but,
I know.
You know, I still think
he's what a letdown that fight because it was like.
I was hyping the fuck out of that.
I remember that.
Because
but with good reason though.
Yeah,
with good reason.
I seen Corey and the TJ fight. You watched that one?
Yep.
Bro, and I was like, Cheeto goes, you know, Cheeto gives the hands and he throws kicks. He's going to come at you, you know. But Corey, I think, just had the better game plan and that it is what it is. Yep. It was so, I was just like I was like, what the fuck? But you can't
snooze fest.
You can't hate on Corey. He did the damn thing, you know. Yep. But we're just talking on the phone, me and this guy. Gilbert Burns is on the card.
Oh man!
and this guy made a great point where Gilbert was just like, "Hey, I have no injuries. Nothing happened to me. Sure, I'll take a fight. You know, the next card after my card. Like,
is that a better? Do you think that makes him look better, or do you think that makes George look worse?
Can it be both? Can it be both?
I think it can.
I think it could be
I think
both.
It makes George look kind of bad.
Oh, yeah. Dude, another thing
Real
too.
bad.
Did I watch that with you? No.
Yeah, we did.
Oh yeah, at Jason's house.
Yeah, Jason's house.
Let me show y'all.
I got a picture of y'all. All sad. I got a picture of you guys all sad.
But
from now.
When I was watching that, I was just like, "Oh my god, George looks 2 notches slower in every aspect from Gilbert." Right? He just looks slow.
He looked his age. He looked 38.
Yeah.
He looked like. There's Jason right there.
Hell yeah. Jason's looking sad as fuck. Underwhelmed.
Look, Gilbert's on top of him, just mauling him. Yeah.
You know what's funny? They would tell Jason, they would tell him, I was there once when they told him, hey, you know you look like Jorge Masvidal?
Oh, he loves that.
Oh my god. He like when
I'm gonna get my hair braided like him. And
when they told him that he does this, like they told him and he goes, Don't do that, because they don't know what that means to him, but I know and he knows, and it's just like cocky. Jason's already cocky. You give him that, oh my god! And it's an MMA guy.
You're gonna have him on, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have him on.
All right, so y'all will see. Y'all see
this cocky motherfucker. You tell him about earthworms, he knows about it.
He knows everything. He's the gatekeeper.
He's the gatekeeper of
all things.
But I think so. Who you got, Cejudo or Aljo?
Oh man, it's tough. That's a tough one. I'm gonna go Sterling.
Sterling.
I'm gonna go Sterling.
All right. Submission, decision.
But then I look at it and it's like, man, how does he get it done though? How does he get it done? Because
he's not gonna do what he did to Dillashaw. He's not gonna do what he did to Piotr.
I know, that's the thing.
You know.
Oh man. I don't know. It's tough because yeah, I mean he's gonna try to backpack you and he's gonna try to do that, but I mean I don't know if he could do that to Henry.
Do that to Cejudo.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be a boring fight.
Oh, I think
it's got the potential to be a boring fight.
It does. It ain't gonna be no.
It's not a barn burner.
It's not gonna be Weili and Young Jacek. It's not gonna be that.
My goodness,
that's one of the greatest fights of all time. Ever.
Men or women.
Yep, I don't care.
Men or women. I actually watched that with Jason.
That was a dog fight.
Joanna's head.
She was still giving her. She was giving it to her. She was giving it to her. Weili is a tough bitch, man. Weili.
Yeah.
When it was Weili and the Cookie Monster, I was like, come on, man. Let's just fucking end this already. I was like, Weili's gonna, and I think Rose should, win one and then run it back or whatever. But
she's doing like jiu-jitsu competitions now.
Rose? Oh shit! I stopped following her. She's a boring follow on Instagram. I'm sorry, Rose. You're never gonna listen to this, but it's gonna be out in the atmosphere. And if you hear this ever, I'm sorry, but I think she's really like not into that. I think she posts because I've never
followed her.
You never have?
No.
Yeah, I've seen her in like Embed and stuff, and she lives real simple. She like gardens and shit. Not that that's whack, but like, but
simple life.
Yeah, Gilbert, Bilal Muhammad
that's another 50-50.
Gonna be a good one. Yeah,
that's another toss up.
Because Bilal Muhammad's
he's a dog too.
And you can't even say that Edwards beat him because he beat him on paper, but it was no contest.
No contest is of eye poke.
Yeah, but that fight wasn't like, oh, this fool was beating his ass, or it was just like. You didn't get an answer out of it. Yeah, you didn't get an answer out of it. But I think it's going to be a good fight. Who else is on there? Let me see. I wish I had a computer. Let's see.
I don't think it's the greatest card.
Yeah,
from top to bottom ever. But
that's why I was telling Jason that if I'm here, let's do a live watch. Where? I don't know. I want to do it with my buddy Carlos, but I don't know if Carlos is going to be down. Let me see. UFC 288 main card. Let's see. 88. Damn it. 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking it up, the fight card right now. And it hasn't told me shit. All these stupid fucking pop-ups. God damn. How much more advertising can you give me? All right, so Bilal Muhammad, Jessica Andrade.
She just fought recently too.
Yeah,
she got starched.
Bryce Mitchell. I hope Bryce Mitchell wins. He's
Thug Nasty.
He seems a little like genuine. I like him, But that's pretty much it, Me and Jason, we'll give him his just. We'll get into it, but I think we're gonna put a bow on this episode, bro. You did way better than I expected.
I told you. I told you.
You did a lot better.
Get me going on subjects that I care about, that I love, sports I love. We could talk about baseball.
We could
boxing. We could talk about.
You might be UFC. A reoccurring guest.
We could talk about football when football season rolls around.
Football season. And I haven't been paying too much attention to baseball. My Yankees. I'm just invested right now in NBA. I just haven't been paying attention. I'm not even gonna lie. I haven't watched the game. I just want my attention more to be on it. But we'll see. Baseball. When summer rolls around, there's nothing else. I'll watch. But right now, I'm too invested in NBA playoffs. NBA is winning me back right now.
It's a good playoff so far.
Yeah,
it's a really nice playoffs, and these matchups are beautiful for this like conference
LeBron,
semifinal.
Steph.
Yeah, and then you got KD,
Jokic.
You got Embid versus the
Celtics. The Garden. The Celtics are all time. When the Lakers,
Miami,
the Knicks.
Those are like
think about that for the NBA. The LA, Los Angeles is in it. The New York Knicks. I said Jets, I think. The New York Knicks, Miami Heat, and Philly. Philly's
Boston.
another big
Philly, Boston.
And Boston. And when
you can't really, if you're the NBA, Adam Silver,
you couldn't have made that up.
Yeah,
you couldn't have made that up.
Maybe they did.
If you told that to Adam Silver, he'll be like, ha. I'm like, come on,
it's a dream
stop
scenario.
fucking with me, you know. And then all their best players are playing. I mean, other than Embiid, you know, Kawhi Leonard. I don't even want to talk about that. It like I get sad for Steve Ballmer, you know.
He's one of those passionate owners.
I like him.
You see him on the side,
and he's screaming, he's fucking high-fiving the fucking mascot and shit. So, all right, we're going to put a bow on it. Thanks to my guy, Ricardo. He came out here. He did the damn thing. Jason.
Appreciate it.
He came out here. He brought some topics. He brought flame to the mic. Let's see if you could top that, bro.
I don't think so.
He brought his shit. I'm not going to lie. Ricardo brought his shit. He impressed me. I'm going to ask him to be on soon. And we'll get it on and popping. Thank you, my man.
No worries, bro. Thanks for having me.
Let's go. Ricardo Villaseñor, 24. He's taking 2 kids. But you guys that think he might be gay, follow him. Peace.